What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. So, you cannot get on social media and escape the conversations around the movie Sinners from Ryan Coogler, right? This movie is exceptional. I watched this movie Friday morning at 11 a.m., right? I've been in thought and marveling about this movie since I saw it. There are so many conversations that can be had and will be had about this movie, specifically on this channel, right? But I want to talk about something. The reason, what makes this movie so well, what makes it so great, what makes it work so well and what makes it great is the actors in it. Exceptional acting all across the board in this film. But I have to give all praise, a ton of, not all praise, but when I say all praise, I got to give all flowers. I got to give this dude his praise for real. Michael B. Jordan, slaughtered this role. Knocked it out the park. This is Mike's best role, for real. This is the best acting I've ever seen him do. And again, this is coming from a person who loved him in Fruitvale Station. I loved him in Creed. Loved him as Killmonger and in the Black Panther films. But this right here, this is top-notch acting. For y'all that don't know, Michael B. Jordan plays a set of twins in the movie, Smoke and Stack. And I promise y'all, the way he played these characters, they could have been wearing the same clothing, and I could easily know which one was which, due to the nuance that he gave each twin. And it wasn't over the top stuff. One wasn't over the top, just outlandish, and the other one was real quiet and meek. No, they had a lot of similarities in their personalities, but there were certain intricacies where you can see which one was which by the way they said certain things, right? The way they might have postured themselves, the way, certain things was questioned, the way, certain charisma that was oozed in one character versus the other, because both of the characters had extremely great charisma. But the charisma in one character was a different charisma than the charisma in the other guy, right? The other brother, it wasn't over the top, when you could just easily know, one is extremely obnoxious and loud and the other one is very, very quiet. No. Mike, bro, some people will question the Southern accent. I think he did a solid job on the accent, for real. I think he did a solid job on the accent, for real. And this is coming from a brother that went to school in the South, Mississippi Valley State University, and then I went to school in Arkansas State University for grad school, right? I think he did a solid job with the accent, all of it. But the way, how when an actor is playing a role, and sometimes you can say, man, this is a different iteration of just this person. Oh, this character is just a different iteration of this actor. Or this is just watching Creed. Oh, this is just a different iteration of Michael B. Jordan. Watching Killmonger, well, he did a great job as Killmonger. But watching other movies, people might think, oh, this is just a different form of just Michael B. Jordan. This role did not feel like Mike. This did not feel like, oh, I'm just watching Mike. No, I'm watching somebody completely different. From the way he showed certain things, again, the charisma, the aggression, the certain nuances in just even the masculinity shown. Mike has always been a masculine man. I'm not saying he's not. He's always been that. But, just certain subtleties in certain things he was doing. His chemistry with Wunmi Masaku, brother, bravo. Bravo. The chemistry he had with Wunmi Masako, man. I looked at that role. I say, man, this really feel like this is woman for real. This, do y'all got something going on behind scenes? And this is not a woman that Mike would traditionally be on camera with. Mike his love interests on movies are normally really, really small girls. A lot of times lighter skinned women. This is a full-figured, darker skinned woman that he, again, loving on in this movie. And Wunmi was looking finer than Frog here, finer than the ticket on the dashboard. I don't give a fuck if you disagree or not. I don't care what you're saying. She looked good as hell in this movie. Good than them. And in the press run, she fine in general. Looking good than a mug. What? Fine as what? Fine as wine. And the way Mike chemistry was shown, boy, when she said that line, I know your body didn't forget me either, bro. I'd have dropped my drawers on that woman. On sight. On sight. Their chemistry was way better than the chemistry that Mike had, that's Mike's other twin, Stack, had with Haley Steinfeld's character, Mary. Smoke and Annie's love story was the foundation of the movie, for real. Seriously. Annie and her knowledge and even just because she was into like hoodoo and stuff like that, the root work and all of that, the root and stuff that she had around his neck to keep him safe in the war, and all of these different type of intricacies, all the stuff that she had done to pray over. She reminded me of the black women that came from around my neighborhood. The praying black woman that prayed for everybody, uplifted everybody, kept everybody's spirits high, let everybody know everything was going to be okay. The nurturing black woman, that was loving, but she always smelled good. She looked good. She get that Jill Scott radiance to her. She reminded me of that, But Mike, man, Mike was phenomenal. Just again, from the accent, the way the way they walk, the way he delivered certain lines. It was like, yo, I'm not watching Michael B. Jordan. This is something different, man. Like, this is like, the way you can know which twin was which by what they did. I keep saying it over and over again. But Mike took it to another level. Because the criticism of Mike has always been, oh, well, Mike ain't that good of an actor. He doesn't have range like that. Mike can only play different forms of himself, right? Now, these are criticisms that have been rightfully thrown on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, right? Although I feel like at the beginning of The Rock's career, when he did movies like Be Cool and The Rundown and Walking Tall, those were his best performances, at the beginning of his career. When he went and got real hulked up, looking like the Incredible Hulk, he just turned into the same individual that he would be in wrestling on screen. Now, Mike is a much better actor than The Rock, for sure. I'm not going to do him like that. But there are a lot of people who felt like all he knows how to be is a different form, a different version of Michael B. Jordan on screen. No, this was something completely different. Completely different. To the point where when you hear him talking at the post-credit scene, when he say certain thing, when he said, man, that was the last time I saw the sun, the last time I saw my brother. Like that, the emotion that he's able to evoke from that. And don't get me wrong, he evoked a lot of emotion from me when I saw Fruitvale Station. When I saw Creed, when he said, I got to prove it, that I'm not a mistake and all of that. But it was just something different about this, man. Mike felt like, he felt like, what I'm trying to say, without being disrespectful to Mike. Mike felt like a black man from around the way that I knew and grew up with, for real. All the way through and through. But this is like, I don't know, man. Mike was able, I'm trying to put it in words. He was cool as hell in this movie. Cool as a fan. I mean, he embodied that charisma, that he was oozing charisma on here, on the screen. And I'm not saying Mike ain't never been cool. But it was just something different about the way he portrayed the Smokestack twins. The way, man, listen, man, when he came on screen, you like, oh, snap, what he finna do now? What he finna do now? When they were on screen with each other, the chemistry he had with his own self, I can't describe. What the hell? How you got chemistry with your own self? The way he was able to show chemistry with, like, bro, what is we doing on him, man? Mike is in his bag. Y'all can't say nothing about that brother's acting no more, man. When you see this movie and you see how this brother was, the acting chops on this brother in this film, you can't say nothing about his acting skills, man. He was pulling them acting skills out and showing the world he has range. He's a versatile actor. And this is great for him in his career. And Ryan Coogler, putting him as the twins, it knocked it out the park. I know some people saying, well, Jonathan Majors should have been one of the other twins and all of that. And that would have been cool. Jonathan Majors is an outstanding, extraordinary actor. Extraordinary. But this is great for Mike. Mike nailed this. And this was the way for you to see his acting chops for real. And show y'all, hey, no, I can act. This is not a game. You feel me? And it wasn't. And you saw it by all, like, what he displayed on camera, man. I'm like, man, these brothers cool as hell, man. Every time Mike was on screen, and he's the leading man in the film, so he's supposed to command your attention. But he wasn't commanding your attention because he was the leading man. It was like, no, man. This dude, he was just that magnetic as those characters. You feel me? So much so that everybody is asking for a prequel of the Smokestack Twins, so we can see what they was doing when they was in Chicago before they came back to Mississippi. When they was running with Al Capone, it's like people like, yo, we need a prequel to the Smokestack Twins. Because it was just that exceptional, man. And Mike brought these characters to life to make them feel like real people. To make them feel like real human beings, real twins that we could possibly have known. That we felt connected to these characters. We cared about the twins. That's what I'm really trying to say. Mike made us care about them, not because, oh, they the main characters in the movie, but no, nothing can happen to these brothers. You feel me? Like, no, what is going on with their love life? What's going on with the women they care about? What's going on? What they doing in the community? So on and so forth. The way their brotherhood was shown in the film. The way with how they needed each other was shown on screen. To the point that, bro, Smoke can't even roll a cigarette. His brother do it for him. His brother does it for him. And that's displayed at the end of the movie. He don't even know how to roll. It's his brother. He smoked, but his brother, he's used to his brother doing it for him. The connection that they had, and Mike's chemistry with his own self is just, I can't describe it, y'all. Y'all have got to see the movie, because I'm going to do some spoilers. I'm going to be having a lot of conversations about this film on this channel. I just got to warn everybody that it's coming. Some of y'all may not like that. We're going to talk about other things as well. We're not going to just stay on this movie, but I have to discuss this film because it's just that great. It's just that outstanding. Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, Delroy Lindo, Miles Caton, Haley Steinfeld, Wumi Masaku, God. Knock it out the park. Delroy Lindo. Come on, man. Delroy, what? As Delta Slim, Miles Caton. Come on, man. Like, nah, bro. Like, that boy. Miles Caton, the way he was singing, he's a newcomer, first time acting on screen, and the way we saw him, like, yo, this dude he dope. Look at this brother, man. He knocking it out the park, killing it. You feel me? And first time he's in the film and he's delivering a performance like that is extraordinary. The music in the movie, all of the above, but I could not let time pass without talking about the acting of Michael B. Jordan. Because he deserves all praise and kudos, man. You know, some people are like, oh, the Southern accent, man, I thought the Southern accent was fine to me. Thought he did a great job. Great job. In a way, he just showed these characters, man. I'm like, yo, as soon as this movie comes out, like available for us to buy, I'm going to buy it. But I'm going to go to the movie theater to watch it again tomorrow. So I can just talk about this film again. I want to see this film over and over again, y'all. It's just that good. That damn good, man. If you haven't seen Sinners, if you have the money to, if you have the finances to do so, please head to the movie theaters to go watch the movie. It's a can't miss. Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out, y'all. Peace.